Nakakausap po ba niyo yung mga bata ngayon? Naikukwento ba nila sa inyo kung ano yung ginawa nila ng isang taon? Ano ang ginawa sa kanila ng Civar Schools Network? Kung anong tinuro sa kanila? Nakakausap po ba niyo yung mga bata ngayon?
Og insa sa ini dito na mga rumata kuntoon ko no nako istoryano ba kuntoon ka mabato no kay kain istoryaran to sa piloon na tuig duton. Wa ko nag-istoryat mga bato no wa ko nag-insa-insa. Wala daw sila nang utana, sir.
No?
Hindi daw po sila nagtanong po.
Pwede patanong. Jessamine, pwedeng patanong.
Yes, yes ma'am.
Bakit, sorry, George pala. Bakit nila
may
bakit
dagdag
nila-
po si Ma'am Lorena, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Sapoy isa ka ginikanan tungod sa kadugay na niyang gipangita iyang anak, namatay na lang kanang ang ngalan niya si Samana Mandakawan. Nga hangtod karon, namatay na lang siya, karon pag yun nakit-an ang iyang anak.
If I may po, actually daw po, meron pong isang parents na namatay na lang po hanggang nga hindi pa rin niya nakikita ang kanyang anak na sumasama po sa kanila.
Can I butt in? Yesterday kasi nakausap ko ang kapatid ni Mandakawan. Nandyan po yung kapatid niya. She joined the party galing sa Talaingod to Cebu kasi yung kapatid niya ay namatay sa kakahintay sa namatay dahil sa konsumisyon na yung dalawang anak niya ay dinala ng mga salugpungan teachers. So yung kapatid na lang ang nagrepresent niya kasi patay na siya. Nandiyan po presenta po kahapon sa akin ni Ma'am Lorna kahapon. Pwedeng kausapin 'yun para maano kasi meron din siyang anak diyan na isang lalaki, 14-year-old na ni-rescue din kahapon, yung 14-year-old. So pwedeng makausap 'yun diyan. Nandiyan yung kapatid ni the name is Inangom Mandakawan. Inangom Mandakawan. Inanggom, yes, Inanggom. Sino yung kapatid? Nandyan ba?
Inangan no roon ko no kay ka in kamatajat ka inoy. Kadarwan kan upload kuntoon.
Sino din namatay sa mana? Kaya og makaso kaya pag kakubet. Kuy kato isa. Ikaw kakubet anak din. Nakunog kitoon.
Tinuod yun daw na nga si Samana namatay tungod sa konsumisyon sa iyang anak nga duha ka buok nga wala nakauli.
Ang sinasabi po ni Bai ay totoo daw po na namatay ang kanyang ang parents dahil po sa konsumisyon na hindi niya nakita ang kanyang dalawang anak.
So tama ba Jessamine na may batang namatayan ng nanay na
Yes,
hindi
ma'am.
na niya nakita ang nanay niya. Ganon?
Yes,
Ganun
ma'am.
yung-
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ang inahan sa bata ma'am nga nadala og Cebu duha ka buok ang iyang anak nga atong inahan sa bata namatay na lang tungod sa konsumisyon iyang mga anak.
Yung parents daw po nung dalawang anak na nandyan sa Cebu ngayon, namatay na lang daw po ng dahil sa konsumisyon na dahil hindi po nila nakita ang kanilang anak.
Bibi, siguro hindi, okay. Sige, mamaya.
If I may po, magbabasa lang po ako ng ating mga questions from our chat box. For confirmation po ulit, from Miss Carmel of Radyo Pilipinas, Cebu. Yung confirmation po sa mga parents, if may pinirmahan ba sila na consent document na nagbibigay pahintulot sa mga bata na sumama sa Cebu kasi yun po yung claim ng Save Our Schools Network.
Yung kawan. Ma'am, nakapirma ba sila consent na ipadala sa Cebu kay mga nag-claim ito na ila last na yung pirmahan na consent. So, padala sila. Pag-insyo si kandan ko. Pag-insyo si kandan ko, kapag up dinit Cebu, roon ba pagtukot no?
Ikan ko.
No.
Wala okay wa kay man tugot ka mabasa na eskwela ni kay tribunal ni pag suman na ri taran eskwela mabasa.
Oo.
Ikaw nakaamay tigpri manantam pag suman na rong ko Davao.
Wala pagtugot sa ginikanan nga dalon daw Cebu.
Ang sinasabi po niya is wala daw pong consent ang mga parents ng mga bata na dadalhin ang mga IPU sa Cebu.
Tarang kapin.
So,
Okay
so
po.
nagsisinungaling ang Save Our Network, Save Our Schools Network, tama? Nagsisinungaling sila. Kasi ang Save Our Schools Network ay prente ng CPP, NPA, NDF. Kaya talagang natural na magsisinungaling sila ng ganyan. Pakisabi sa kanila para naintindihan nila.
Nag-uuwat na angkon kasi ka it make up kandan. Sumignangan masikandan to na naroon kun pagtukot no. Saan nakay nak ikakakinaw kun toon. Wala gyud daw ma'am.
Ang sinasabi po is wala daw po talagang consent ang Save Our School sa mga parents po.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Another question po from the chat box from Miss Rebecca of Sunstar Cebu. I'd like to ask, why was the operation of the police yesterday called a rescue if the children were already there for a year, according to the school's statements?
Can I answer? They were not there for a year. They were there for over 2 years. Because ang sabi ng the joint statement of SVP and the University of San Carlos, di ba sa statement nila, they said that they were there because of the lockdown for COVID, right? But the children have been there for over 2 years. So that's not true what they're saying.
Okay po, ma'am. Follow up po from when
Can I dagdagan ko lang yung sagot ni Ma'am Bon sa
sige po,
sa
sir.
rescue.
Okay po.
There is an insinuation kasi na bakit natin sila i-rescue kung andun lang naman sila. If we had been listening to the answers of the parents, it's very clear that they had been looking for these children for quite a time. They had been asking help from the LGU, from the tribal chieftain. Some of them died looking for their children, and they didn't know, no? They didn't know na nandun sila sa Cebu. So it's called a rescue because in the first place, these children are there without their consent, without any authorization from them. So whatever term it is called, ang katotohanan po dyan, ang mga bata na yan ay nasa posisyon ng tao na walang karapatang humawak sa mga bata na yan. That is serious illegal detention, that is kidnapping, that is human trafficking, especially that yung mga bata na to ay tinravel from one place to another place, no, for the purpose na gamitin sila sa rally, mga ganyan, gamitin sila sa pag-scam ng international donations. That's why it's called a rescue.
Salamat po, Director Bosantog.
May I please add to that?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
just going to read the last part of that joint statement written by Father Rogelio Bagao, the provincial of SVP, and Father Narciso Salan, the president of University San Carlos. They said, here, no rescue need ever be conducted because the presence of the Lumads in the retreat house was for their welfare and well-being. And all throughout, they were nurtured, cared for, and treated with their best interest in mind. You know, for argument's sake, that could be true that they were cared for, although I seriously doubt it. But they were there without the consent, not even the permission of their own parents. And that is against the law. Just to be very clear about it. So yes, that rescue was very necessary. And in the hands of the Salugpungan, which is a front of the CPP, NPA, NDF, which is a terrorist organization. Yes, definitely, fathers, that rescue was really in place. It was really called for.
Thank you, ma'am. Another question po from our chat box from Miss Wenilyn Sabalo of Sunstar Cebu. Father Rogelio Bagao, SVD, the Provincial Superior of SVD Philippine Southern Province, which manages the retreat house inside the USCTC, commented on the allegation that the children were at the Bakwit school without consent. He said that the children have video calls with their parents and he himself follows up with the students to ask if they miss their parent. This was part of the press statement of the SOS Network Cebu. Can a parent confirm this?
May signal ba sa bundok in the first place? Anyway, please,
Why is father lying? Maybe that's the real question here. Why is Father Bagao lying? I think that's the real question.
nahirapan nga tayo na ma-establish yung communication via ano. So ibig sabihin doon sa kung nasaan sila nakatira, meron silang Zoom, they have capability, Wi-Fi capability to conduct Zoom. That's easy to say. Meron namang recordings yan. If the priest talaga meron talagang Zoom recordings, then show it. Dito lang ng mga ganyan na sabi-sabi lang. But let us confirm the question. Sinabi ko kanina, that's one of the first question that I asked. Meron bang communication galing sa San Carlos? Meron bang communication galing sa mga taong pinagpasahan, kina-chat book na yan? Ang sagot po ng ating mga parents kanina ay walang communication for the span of the time that they were taken from Davao until they were rescued. So either the question is either the parents are lying or si father, no? Kung ang nagsisinungaling. At this point po, alam po natin kung sinong nagsisinungaling. You're just trying to evade responsibility. That's the point of it.
Thank you, Director. We have last question po sa ating chat box.
Hold on, George. I don't think
sige,
the
ma'am.
parents were able to answer. Let them answer. I also want to know. Kasi
Yes,
sabi
ma'am.
ni Father Bagao, nagbigay siya ng video calls, tapos he himself follows up with the students to ask if they miss their parents. We want to ask, we want to listen, we want to hear. It's not our place to answer that question. So it's the parents. They've been through hell. You know, they've been voiceless. Give them this platform. Let the Filipino people hear what's been done to them. Please let them answer.
Pakipaliwanag din kung ano yung Zoom na sinasabi. Please.
Pag inso kun si kandan ko na naruong kun nakaing to sa ikanta na og pagkog kitakaw sa cellphone
Kaya pakasawa sa cellphone, kung ako ka cellphone, ano pakasawa sa eskwela cellphone. In kami kawarag kabagpaakan ni kung ikaw sulat, wa matana ikay pakasawa sa ika.
ma'am, ang tubag sa ginikanan nga unsaon daw pagkita nga dili man gani sila kabalo wala po'y cellphone o wala pod gyoy di gyud sila kabalo bisan pa tingali na ay cellphone nga ilahang naa sa ilaha pero dili gyud sila kahibalo mo gamit.
If I may po, ang sinasabi po ni Bai is paano daw po sila makikipag-communicate wala po silang cellphone. Kung may cellphone naman po sila hindi po sila marunong gumamit ng cellphone. And if I may po, sa Talaingod po is wala din pong signals ang mga sityo. Pwede din po nating tanungin ang LGU Talaingod po. Alam po nila yan.
Okay, salamat po. Moving on sa last question po sa ating chat box from PIA Davao del Norte. What will now be the move of these parents against those who have taken their children to Cebu without their consent?
Nakay kun kag himon no to mga mobato kun to no kawaro po si kapag tukod na pig ano pick up dan din.
Ang gusto ko nga, ang ayan na rak anak na yun. Kasi man kayo nagas yung baro kong sakay, kanami, kala kayo mapag sakay baro ko, so, o kayo inusinti, kung kayo nagas yung anak na yun, ang ayan na yun.
Ang sulti sa ginikanan, ma'am, nga ang ilaha gyud daw nga madala niya lang ilang mga anak diri kay bisan gani diri nga wala gyud sila kaabot. Hadlok sila magsakay og barko pero nagpasalamat gyud sila nga maabot diri kay para lang gyud makuha ang ilang anak.
Ang sinasabi po nila ni Bai is ang gusto lang daw po talaga nila is makuha ang kanilang anak. Sa kabila nga po niyan is kahit mahirap pong sumakay daw ng barko, magbiyahe papunta ng Cebu, pero ginusto po nila para makuha nila ang kanilang mga anak.
Maraming salamat po. May katanungan pa po ba para sa ating mga magulang?
Meron ako mga panghuling tanong lang. Maliban sa mga bata na na-recover or na-rescue kahapon, alam ba nila doon sa ibang sitio or sa kanila kung mayroon pa bang ibang mga batang nawawala or hinahanap ng mga magulang na hindi nakita kahapon?
Karuman ko ng mga inay na natakabas kanda no do mga bata dagman kay wara wa mga inay. Karuman mga sityo. Oo.
Karuman ko siya. O araw mga duman.
No,
Pwede kang tawagin.
wala daw. At ang kwan
Sir, wala po daw sa ibang sitio na yung nawawala yung ibang mga anak, sir.
Meron.
Hindi nila alam, sir, kung may nawawala pa po ba.
Sige. Ma'am Lorraine, wala na po akong questions.
Sige, sir.
Baka may mga iba pong gustong magtanong or magbigay ng statement sa ating ano po.
Ma'am, may ibang magtatanong pa po ba?
Si Ma'am Wendy Lin.
Hello po. Good afternoon. May ano po yung course of action natin for now if mapatunayan po na may involvement talaga po yung USC?
I think Attorney Bosantog is the one who can answer this.
Yes, ngayon po kasi yung pending actions natin is to file the appropriate cases, including but not limited to kidnapping, serious illegal detention, child abuse. No? Kung totoo po yung kwento na tinuturuan po sila kung paano gumamit ng armas, kung paano makipigma, violation din po yan ng international humanitarian law. No? Tinatawag na conscription of children as child warriors. Saka kung yung ano naman, yung eskwelahan, yung University of San Carlos, if they are complicit to the hiding or to the detention of these IP children, then of course cases should also be filed against them, including the father who keeps defending the actions of Save Our Schools Network, which are actually belied by the statements of the parents. So yung ginagawa natin ngayon is to make all the persons liable, to make all the persons who are liable to these acts accountable to their actions, due process, following our due process. But of course, we are not limiting ourselves to these cases. There's a lot also of violations regarding sa kanilang rights bilang mga katutubo, bilang indigenous peoples, yung pagdala sa kanila sa ibang lugar, mula sa kanilang ancestral domain, violation po yun ng IPRA. And then we will help, the NCIP of course will help them in filing, probably in the drafting of their judicial affidavit or their complaints. And I think right now that our Philippine National Police are preparing the necessary complaints for the filing in courts. So yes, we will be filing the necessary cases. You can be assured of that.
Sir, na have the parents po talked with their children already, and can they say nga gituduan gud tinuruan po talaga silang humawak ng armas or things like that po during their stay sa retreat house?
Can I answer? Can I answer that?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead po.
And investigation is still ongoing right now, but we will have answers to that really soon. But what is clear to us is that these children were radicalized and that they were made to wear their tribal costumes, and they were brought in Manila. Some of them were brought to Manila to people, the rallies. Sila yung mga nagrarally, pinaparally sila. Ito, mga menor ito, di ba? So, nira-radicalize sila. And what are those for? Why do they need to wear their costumes? Yun nga, para mas maganda talaga yung fundraising, yung donations, yan ang CPP, NPA, NDF. Okay, so yan, ginamit at inexploit ang mga bata na ito, na mga katutubo. That much is what we know. But I would bet both my arms that papunta na sila dyan, na natuturuan na sila gumamit ng armas and all that. But until it comes, but I will bet that.
Thank you po.